Welcome to our channel. We are Technic Force and we help grow your business online. Please hit the subscribe button to get more updates. How to create story animations using AI. By now, most people have probably seen how amazing ChatGPT's image generator is, and I've been especially impressed by its ability to create characters and keep them consistent while also telling full stories with them. So, in this video, I'll quickly share my method along with some helpful tips and tricks, and it's surprisingly easy once you get to hang out of it. And whether you're making comics, animations, or storyboards, this tool can really speed up your creative process. So, let's get into it. So for this example, I've just put a very simple prompt in. I've asked it to create a young male character wearing casual clothing, wearing a red baseball cap, full body pose, relaxed standing, in Disney cartoon style, white background, and it's done. So this is the result. I like it. Very, very nice. And then from there, you can create different poses of that character. So I just said generate the same character in three different poses with different expressions. Make sure the clothing stay consistent, 16 by 9 aspect ratio, and then this is what it generated. So it created this image with three different poses. It did exactly what I asked it for, and they all look consistent. Then you can go further and create different facial emotions as well. So I said create an emotion sheet for this character, the same characters, head showing various emotions, and it did an awesome job. Very, very nice. So now I want to test putting this character into a story. So I'm actually going to prompt it to create a story for me, and then I'll generate the images for this story containing this character. So the story is just about this character looking for his dog. This is generated by ChatGPT, but you can easily add your own story into ChatGPT and put this custom made character into the story. So as you can see, it has generated 7 different scenes with a description on what happens. So next, I just said create an image in 16 by 9 aspect ratio. And then I just copy and paste in that first scene. And it will create an image based on what's happening in the scene with the character that we made at the start. And it has created this awesome looking image of the character looking for his dog. The character consistency is pretty spot on, and it's done a really good job at putting the emotion into the character. Very nice. So, what I usually do is copy the same technique across each scene, and you should have a cohesive story with a consistent character. And then to top it off, you can create a poster for your story. So here you can see I've prompted it to create a poster, and it's done an exceptional job at making a professional looking poster, and it looks like it was made by a pro. Now let's have a look at changing the pose of your character. So you can either use a text prompt in ChatGPT to change the pose of your character, or you can use this website, which is postmy.art. So in this website, it allows you to use custom models and modify them into any pose that you want. You can then save this as a screenshot, then upload the image of the pose and ask it to create the character in that pose in ChatGPT, and it does a fantastic job at creating the character in that pose. As you can see, that very, very nice. So definitely try these methods if you want to get your characters into different poses. Next, I'm going to take one of these stories and animate it. So you can use any AI image to video generator, but for this example, I'm going to use Runway. So all you need to do is to go to runwayml.com. So once you're here, just click on use image to video, and then just drop the image that you want to use and then put it a prompt right here. So you can choose any type of model that you want to use. So I just chose John for Turbo. You can choose the duration time, 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and then change the aspect ratio if you want, and then click on generate. And then here's the result. So I just did this for each image and I stitched it together. The music was from CapCut and I generated the voiceover in 11 Labs. So I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Max wakes up excited to take his dog Buster for a morning walk. But when he gets outside, Buster is nowhere to be found. He sees muddy paw prints leading toward the forest. Max takes off, determined. Max follows the paw prints into the forest. He uses his flashlight to check under logs and through bushes. He meets a talking squirrel who saw a dog chasing butterflies deeper into the woods. Max thanks him and keeps going. Max arrives at a fast-moving river. A riddle floats on a leaf. Only those who leap with faith will cross. He watches the frogs and realizes the stones light up in the right sequence. With careful steps, he makes it across. Inside the cave, Max calls out, and for a second he hears a faint bark echo back. His heart races. He lights his way with glow mushrooms and finds a patch of fur snagged on a rock. Buster had definitely been there. As Max climbs higher, clouds roll in and the wind howls. Just as he's about to turn back, he spots Buster's red collar hanging from a branch. A flash of movement. A silhouette of his dog disappears behind the ridge. Max climbs on. Halfway across, he hears a bark. Buster is at the other side. Max runs the final stretch and kneels to hug him. With Buster safe, Max and his best friend walk home through golden light. He's tired, scratched up, and muddy, but he's smiling. As they walk, the squirrel waves goodbye from the trees. Max turns back, nodding, then disappears into the woods.
So I'm really happy how it turned out, and I think with ChatGPT and an AI video generator, you can do some incredible storytelling, and I can't wait to keep testing it and finding out new ways on how to use it. And you can definitely explore with these different styles. So as you can see here, I've created loads of different styles of the same character, and all you have to do is keep promoting ChatGPT to change the style of the character. I've put in this image of a girl and her dog, and I just said create her in Cubism style. And it does exactly that. Very, very cool. Then another one, I just said create her in South Park style, and it does it perfectly. And here's another one where I said make the dog and the girl Rick and Morty style, and here's what we got. Very cool. So you can change it with whatever style that you like within ChatGPT, which is incredibly powerful. Another cool thing you can do is to create your own comics. So I generated this image of this very unique looking character. Then I prompted it with create a comic strip about this character, making a cup of coffee, and it created this comic panel, which I was really impressed with. So it has managed to keep the character consistent and has a really nice look to it. Even adding in really professional looking boxes around the images and readable text. So this is definitely a fun thing to test out. Here's another example on how to make a comic strip. But this one has a bit more detail in it. So I prompted it to have 6 panels and give it a description of what should be in each panel. And you can also prompt it to leave space for notes below. So I've got to say the result is pretty good. It's added the title and it's given the comic the pencil sketch style that I prompted it with. So what do you think of this video? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. See you next time. Before we end this video, let me introduce to you Pixie from Technic Force. Let AI take over your photo editing. Bye-bye hard work and Photoshop. Create illustrations, photos, ads, logos, and more with the world's best AIs. 100s of ready-made workflows. Forget prompts. Just click and generate. 10 plus AI models, exclusive and secret AIs included. Generate high-quality images with just a click. Create and edit photographs, illustrations, posters, signs, logos, ads, thumbnails, and anything else you can imagine with exclusive high-quality AI models. Unleash the creative imagination of AI at your command. Create beautiful logos, banners, signs, and other advertising graphics easily. Huge ready-made prompt and workflows library. Download in the size you want. Remove backgrounds from any image. Upscale images and restore photographs. 150 plus ready workloads. Click and create easy. No need to be a prompt magician. Pixie is your magic. Perfect AI calibration and control. Upload any image and rework it. Use every top image AI. Use them all. Searchable repository of your images. Get access to hidden and open source AIs. Get uncensored AI generators. And a lot more. So what are you waiting for? Get Pixie now. Just go to getpixie.in.